Hi, my name is Dennis. I'm going to give you a demonstration of these B&B manufacturing dies. This die is the 757B low profile cutoff and 3-punch die. This is used for processing headrail. This die is the 755 bottom rail cutoff and dual punch die for processing bottom rail. These two dies work in conjunction with each other to process headrail and bottom rails. The first opening in this die is where you feed the headrail through and up to the set stop system for cutting the headrail to length. The set stop has previously been set for the length of headrail that you want to cut. The die is activated, which then cuts the headrail to length. Once the headrail has been cut to the proper length, it's fed into this opening, which punches in the holes for the cord lock and tilter. Once again, it's brought up to the set stop system at the back of the die. The die is activated, which punches in the first cord lock and tilter hole. Then the headrail is brought up to the second position on the set stop, which punches in the cord lock and tilter hole at this end of the headrail. The headrail is then fed into this opening, which punches the ladder punches into the headrail. Once again, the headrail comes up to the set stop system. It's activated, which punches in the hole, and the set stop system is progressive, so the headrail then moves forward to the next position on the set stop, which has now punched in the second ladder punch into the headrail. If you should need tape punches instead of ladder punches, this middle hole is for the tape, and it punches in the tape hole into the headrail. This die is now set up for processing the bottom rail. The bottom rail is fed through the die up to the set stop system that has been preset for the length of bottom rail that you want to cut. The die is then activated, which cuts the bottom rail to length. Once the bottom rail has been cut to length, you feed it into this opening up to the set stop system, which punches the holes in the bottom rail. Once again, the set stop system is progressive, so you move it to the next position on the set stop and punch the second hole in the bottom rail. There's a larger hole for the bottom of the bottom rail, and then a small hole for the cord to go up to the headrail. This then completes a set of headrail and bottom rail which match each other exactly. There are two more dies that I would like to describe for you. These dies are designed to process 2-inch headrail. This die is the 770B 3-punch headrail die. The first opening in this die punches in the cord lock and tilter hole. The second opening in this die punches in the ladder hole. And the third opening in this die punches in the tape hole. This die is the 765 head and bottom rail cutoff die and dual punch for the bottom rail. This opening in the middle cuts 2-inch headrail to length. This opening cuts the bottom rail to length. And finally, this opening punches in the dual hole in the bottom rail. There's one more item that I would like to demonstrate for you, and that's this lever-operated pinion rod cutter. The pinion rod is simply fed through the cutter to the length that's needed. The lever is operated, which then cuts the pinion rod to length. If you should have any questions on the dies that we've been demonstrating, please call B&B Manufacturing and ask for a sales representative. Thank you.